welcome back to the Fenway Focus. My name is Jason. I'm here with Derek after a weird series against the Rangers. Yes, the Sox did take 2 out of 3, but the third game might be the worst part of it. It is the worst part of it because we'll get into it later. But first, Derek, how you doing? And how do you feel about this Rangers series? Good, bad, pissed off, happy, mad?
Uh, it depends. I think with the series, this is very much a case of like you're happy. I guess if you would have said the result was 2 out of 3 before the series, I'd have been cool. Take it, right? But I think in the manner that they only won 2 out of 3, I say only because that last game is very much winnable, and I think makes it makes for a very compelling argument that the Red Sox should have won, should have swept the series, right? It makes for a very compelling argument about that, right?
Yeah.
Uh, and it's not like this. I know this Rangers team won the World Series last year, but it's not like they've been amazing this year. So you can't even make the argument. Oh yeah, you blew a game, but like it's against the Dodgers. You can't even make that kind of argument like we could a little bit against the Dodgers because yeah, you know, the Red Sox blew those games, like, could argue blew a game or two against the Dodgers, but it's the Dodgers, right? Good teams find ways to win games. The Red Sox did not find a way to win that third game, and I think that's a big issue that this team has had, especially at times, is finding a way to any way possible win that game, win like that close game that can really go either way, but based on the events of the game, you probably should win. But also, you could also make the argument that game should have been closer. Red Sox made more mistakes than they probably needed to in that game, and I think it's kind of been a tale of the season where it's either errors or unforced mistakes or this or that, or it's the pitching staff struggling, or the pitching staff just being worn, especially as of late, especially with the bullpen and guys going down and injuries, and it feels like this team. There's always something standing in the way of them not just being a good team, but being a great team. It feels like there's always just something in the way that's stopping them. Whether, like we saw the run they went on earlier this year and kind of like from like May, whatever it was, to, through June towards the All Star break. But it feels, like I said, it feels like this team, there's always some sort of bump in the road with this team that stops them from going from a good to a great team.
Yeah,
Whether, like I
it's
said, whether it's injuries, relievers getting hurt or being worn out or tired or struggling, or starters struggling, or this or that, or the offense going cold, it feels like there's always something there that stops the Red Sox this year from taking that step into locking down a playoff spot.
yeah, it's not great, especially now. And the other thing is just the trade deadline acquisitions are we're starting to figure out a picture, and recency says like, yeah, since 2022, everyone you got at the trade deadline was not enough, or it was underwhelming, or they stuck. There's nothing like there was no like there hasn't been like a Kyle Schwarber type player since 2021. I mean, we saw how bad Luis Garcia was last night. He has an ERA above. He came in. He got when he was traded to the Red Sox. He had an ERA of 3.71. Now he has an ERA almost 5. He has a 12.15 ERA with the Red Sox in 6 games, which is a lot considering we got him on August 2nd. That's third. That's 12 games or 12 days.
July 30th.
Oh, wait. Well, technically his first
Well, yeah,
game.
yeah, 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 yeah. If
Yeah,
you want
I
to go by
know.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go by that. So yeah, 12 games possible, or no, not 12 games possible. 12 days, 6. He pitched every other day, which is kind of it's kind of it's reflecting on how taxed this bullpen is. Very, very commonly we see with the Red Sox, especially with Alex Cora. This is the one thing that I wouldn't even say it's Cora's fault per se, but like a lot of the argument is like all these starters are so over, or they're not overused, but they're so tired. that they're like gassed, and then the bullpen comes in and they're gassed. There's no like, granted, it happens to every team, but it just seems like it's a common trend with the Red Sox. Like, their bullpen is gassed. That's like a fact. Like, I'm gonna pull up Fangraphs in a second, but like, there are guys I'm like, why is he pitching? Like, there are guys. It's kind of like, who's next? That's kind of the game they're playing. They don't have an off day, and in a scenario like Paxton going down, like the one starter you got at the trade deadline that we didn't talk about, Paxton. Did we talk about that? I don't think we did. Right?
Not really enough because we weren't 100% sure. We didn't know it was probably season ending then. We had an idea that it could be, but we weren't like sure on it.
Yeah, it's season ending.
Plus, we
like
had a lot
partial
to
tear
cover as well.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Paxton's out. Granted, I know he was DFA'd by the Dodgers, whatever. He's still, compared to like all the starters who were traded, like the Red Sox looked at that and made the argument that like, okay, he's not like the best, but he's still pretty good.
He's good
And
enough to try and like salvage the rotation to get your team into the postseason when the starter market was so insane and the Red Sox main pitching need was the bullpen.
right. They did get arms. I mean, they got, well, technically they got three, but like two immediate contributors, and Lucas Sims and Luis Garcia. Like, okay, yeah, I'm looking at the Red Sox pitching log. There are a lot of guys who are not going to be available for this first game of the Orioles series. Like Luis Garcia, 20 pitches after he pitched 34 on Sunday, might not be available. Bailey Horns pitched 2 out of 3, but I mean, one of them was 2 pitches. Winkowski, 2 out of 3 days. Kenley, 2 out of 3 days. Martin technically did, and it was only 4 pitches. Lucas Sims has pitched a lot. Like every other day, I feel like it's every other day he's either not pitching or pitching 20.
Yeah. And I will say with Sims, though, he's been good. With the exception of the Houston game, he's been good.
Bernardino pitched 40 on Sunday, and then he pitched 5 yesterday.
Yep.
Chase
Hasn't
Shugart.
been used. I think this is where
We're waiting. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Shugard's basically going to eat innings at some point in this Baltimore series, and he's going to either get sent right back down or DFA'd.
So the Red Sox have to add.
We talked about this slightly on the Pesky Report on the minor league show with myself, Jake, and Hunter. And Jake was like, "I hope that's not what it is for Shugart, but it feels like that's what it's going to be. It's going to be eat a couple innings at some point, and then he'll be an easy guy to DFA. That's why they didn't go with like a Luis Guerrero or even a Penrod, who they've transitioned to the bullpen, seemingly to gear him up for a big league role.
Makes sense, and." The Sox have to add Cooper Criswell to the active roster. Something should note, as of August 15th, 2024 at 2:21 p.m., the Red Sox have an open 40-man spot. Something to watch. Which I think it's probably for Casas, so they don't have to like DFA anyone, or because they can't really transfer anyone to the 60-day. Slayton's set to come back hopefully soon.
Paxton they can. But that would pretty much knock him out for the season. But if you're cutting it close with Paxton to the end of the year anyways, you might as well.
Yeah, you got to look at your chances with him and like, okay, we're looking at Paxton right now, and is it worth holding out hope? And if it's not, then like, boom. Maybe down the road they'll put him on. I just don't see it right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, it's something to watch. Judging like the Red Sox upcoming schedule, they have Baltimore, then they go to Houston, right? For Baltimore, there's no off day on Monday. They play 3 against Houston.
An off day on the Thursday.
On the Thursday.
The 3 against Arizona.
And then 3 against Arizona.
Extremely hot since
they've been
break.
So there's no break. It's like play your best ball now, and then And then they have the Blue Jays game, which is a 5-game series. Thanks a lot, suspended game. Well, to be fair, that was
Danny
tough though.
Jansen needs to play.
If the Red Sox don't play him, they're missing a huge opportunity with him.
Oh,
Just
absolutely. Get this team in the record books.
yes.
Somehow.
I forgot today's Thursday. So yeah, it's a bumpy road, especially yesterday where I was in attendance and they lost. Like that's how like bad we are. Like this team is. Like I'm in attendance and they don't win.
Well, that's
Whoa.
not your fault, though. We know why they lost.
Yes, we do know why they lost. Wasn't
There's
me.
a certain someone who's like now 1-10 this season. Are
He's like
they?
he's probably like 3-30 all time.
Yeah, bad.
So we won't name names, but I
But
feel
if
like
you know,
I
you
feel like if
know.
this person's watching or listening, then like
No,
yeah,
we're not blaming necessarily, but at the same time, if there ever was someone to blame, who else? Like, if it ever had to be the fault of a fan, oh, who else has that bad of a record? What is he? He's like what? Probably he's probably I think he's only got like 2 wins in his last like 20. Like,
that was a crazy game yesterday. Just off topic.
oh yeah, it was.
So
I was sad too because I was at a Mexican restaurant, and when I got back, it was 4-2 when I left, and then when I got back, it was 4-4, and I was sad. And then I got happy because they scored 3, and then I was like, "Oh crap!" When Kelsey's pitching, I'm like, "Well, this is
when I
about to
saw
go
the
bad."
freaking ball off Langford, I'm like, oh my god, are you kidding me? But hey, we got bonus
No,
baseball.
no, no! As soon as the double play didn't get turned, I went up. What's going to happen? Langford's hitting a homer, isn't he?
That was the most obvious home run ever.
Oh my god! Well, the funny thing is, we say it's the most obvious home run. You know how many times we said, "Oh, that's the most obvious this, that's the most obvious that" this season?
Too many times.
Because too many times, because it comes right after a mistake every single time.
Like
Oh, that's
literally, like yeah,
like
it's like the Tampa Bay Rays. Like the Tampa Bay Rays have always known for if you make a mistake, they will make you pay like every single time. That just feels like every team this season. Like the Red Sox make a mistake, they will make you pay for it. Like the
yeah,
Red Sox, I saw a stat. It was like the Red Sox had like from Alex Spear. The Red Sox had like 78 unearned runs this season. No team has more than 61, which is just terrible. Like unearned
yeah.
runs. Like you cannot. I'm sorry. Like that's just unacceptable. Something has
It's
got to
not
like.
only it's not even the fact of the errors; it's the errors and then not getting. It's like you make an error and then things spiral after the fact. It's not the making the error that's the bad part. Even it's the spiraling effect after the error. Like,
Yes.
because you can make an error and then still get out of the inning, no issues. It's you make an error and then things spiral out of control, go downhill, and you know, story of the Red Sox this year. That's what it is. It's stupid mistakes or just bad mistakes in general, and then things spiral out of control and they end up losing because of it. It's one thing if you make an error and okay, now instead of being out of the inning, you got a runner on, on second base, right? That's one thing, but you can still get out of that. It's now after the runner ends up on second, now you give up a single and then a double and then a homer, and before you know it, the other team scored 4 runs, and it's like what are we doing? I think that's the issue more so. It's the
Yeah.
things spiraling out of control.
I-
Or just
I'm.
like what happened last night when Kowski could have very much gotten out of that inning without and gotten Linkford out, but story of the Red Sox, 3-run homer, and then what do you know? Zach Kelly comes in. Was it first pitch to Jonah Heim? See ya.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Yep,
Red
there's your
Sox
Red
lose.
Sox. Yep.
Do you think we see any roster moves before today?
Uh, I don't know when Chris was gonna come back.
Probably
Um,
tomorrow. I mean,
that's what
COVID.
I'm thinking.
COVID. You can like bull crap
I
it.
I'm thinking it's tomorrow because the Red Sox, based on their starters, where their starters have pitched, tomorrow would be the open day. which would make a lot of sense for Criswell to come back tomorrow. Um, because he could just start tomorrow. It's interesting though.
It makes no sense to add him today because if you add him today, you have to subtract the bullpen arm.
Oh well, no, absolutely. That's why I think Shugart. There's a chance Shugart gets a legit like run.
If it's like 9-1 in like the seventh inning, have Sugar unfortunately pitch and then DFA him.
I think he might have to pitch anyways.
I said that yesterday. He was warming up yesterday. No one, I
Yeah.
don't know if you saw it on the broadcast. He was warming up yesterday. I was at the game. Funny story at the game. Like I'll tell you later. But like
What
that
that
was
you sat
insane.
behind a pole?
Yeah, yeah. Like
Nice
that
one.
was my student nine seats. Like thanks Fenway. Like
Hey, at least you got to go for $9.
yeah, we moved up.
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. I'd rather be there for
I'll
nine
tell you
bucks
the
behind a
story
pole.
off camera.
But yeah,
But
no.
there's another story. Um, yeah, Bailey Horn. I don't want to see you ever again. Luis Garcia. I think he's a DFA candidate in like a week or two. He's got to figure it out quick.
No, he has to figure it out, but you can make an argument other guys are ahead of him in terms of DFA pecking order.
Oh no, yeah. I'm just
There
saying,
are
like,
definitely other guys ahead of him. Or even like guys to be like sent down. Even you know, I would see them sending guys down before they DFA Luis
they should try to
Garcia.
option him and then send him to free agency. That would be funny. Remember what they did to Brad Keller?
Oh my god! I mean, I could see like if Kelly has like another like rough outing or two, I could see him getting sent down. Um,
Yeah,
you know, I could obviously,
that was a bad outing. That was a really bad like
yeah.
first pitch home run. Like, nah.
I mean, I could see Bernardino even getting sent back down again.
Yeah, and I
Um,
think the Boozer
Bailey
injury
Horn,
is
get
yeah.
out of
He
Shugart
can be a
too.
DFA guy too.
Yeah, Shugart.
The like we said, they have an open 40-man spot now.
Yeah, yeah. Which makes it interesting with the lefties in the bullpen because right now they have Horn and Bernardino, but both of them.
I'm wondering if Penrod gets
That's what I'm thinking. I'm
called up
thinking
because Bernardino looks like he needs to get sent down because he just needs to
yes.
regroup. We've been talking about this for weeks. He just looks like he needs to regroup. A
Yeah.
guy like Penrod and by the way, and Bailey Horn, I'm sorry, you cannot put him against the lefty. I don't feel confident in that.
Not when the lefty's Corey Seager.
Nope.
Come on, man. It almost happened 2 nights in a row in in the series in Texas, which was that was so bad. But
The Red Sox
no,
just need a complete game out of someone.
not even a complete game. They just need like a dominant start. They need someone that like, and you know what's funny? We talk about all the struggles this guy's had, but I think your most likely candidate is Brian Bayo to go out and give you a dominant start right now.
Yeah, he's definitely the guy. Hauk strikeout stuff has been non-existent. Like he only got like 3 yesterday.
Yeah. Well, like that's the thing with Bayo. I feel like Bayo's almost due to have like a really, really good start because if you go back, to the beginning of from July onwards, outside of the Oakland start, which actually even the Oakland start was good until they tried to pitch him in the 6th inning. Right, he gave up
Yeah.
just 2 and 5 with the 11. He had to end up with 11 strikeouts in total, but he gave up 3 runs in the 6th, and only got 1 out in the 6th. But like even the 6 1/3 against Kansas City with 3, that's like fine. 6 against the Dodgers with 3, that's a quality start, right? 5 and 3 against the Yankees, not great, but all right. 6 1/3 and 2 against Seattle, quality start, right? The start against Kansas City last week wasn't great, but then this series against Texas, he had the 6 innings, just the 1 run, right? So there's definitely been improvement there from Bayo, and it's almost like, okay, he's improving. Now's the time for him to have like one of those starts where he looks like just like amazing. We saw it last year against the Yankees on Sunday Night Baseball. He looked like that Brian Bayo looked like a future ace. You know?
Oh, for sure.
The Brian Bayo we've got this year has showed flashes at times, but it hasn't the full package. We haven't gotten that game yet where it's like, oh, this guy looks like like he's a legitimate future like top end of the rotation guy. And I'm not saying Bale's going to be an ace or anything, but at least a 3. You know, you need him to be at
Yeah.
least a 3, if not a 2, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I think that's kind of the idea on that. Um,
Also, you gotta.
yeah.
Why does Fangraphs say the Red Sox have 40 guys in their 40 man?
Um,
What? Wait, what? I'm confused. Like, oh, you know why? No, that's not why.
no, they do have
Um,
40.
they have 39. Wait, I thought they had
No, they got
39.
40. I just counted 40. I just counted it. Because they have the 26-man roster, right? Then you have O'Neill, Paxton, Criswell, Boozer, and Slayton on the injured list. So that's 5 on the injured list. So that's 31. Then Heineman, Grissom, Valdez, and Dahlbeck. That gets you up to 35. Priester's 36. Weissert, Boozer, and Campbell are 37, 38, and 39. And then Wickelman Gonzalez is 40.
Why do the Sox prospects have 39?
Uh,
That's weird.
where does it say they have 39?
Go on Sox prospects. Unless my thing's just. What? You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
No, did you count Valdez?
on Sox prospects?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sox prospects has 39.
Where?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I think I might have just figured it out. Never mind. I was going to say, did they have Brad Keller? No, they didn't.
No. They've got Casas. They're in the minor. What page on Sox Prospects are you on?
On the 40-man page.
Oh, on the 40-man page.
Isn't
Okay.
that
Now,
weird?
it says 39. They're missing someone then.
Let's figure. I mean,
They're absolutely missing someone.
Chris
Um,
Dahlbeck.
Criswell?
No, they have the COVID. He has a spot.
Well, no, I was just saying. I don't know if that was a key is missing. Um,
Anyways, I think
if you go to their team rosters, it shows that they have.
they probably no they.
You
Even
know
if they
what they know
they
what
repeat a number.
No, Wilkelman's. Oh well, Wilkelman is on the list. What the heck?
They must have repeated a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I don't see any repeated numbers.
What the?
Okay, now we gotta figure out who.
Okay, no, we're figuring this out. I
We are
mean,
figuring this out.
Duran
check-
Abreu. What? Wait, I'm so confused.
Von Grissom's on there. Priester. Okay, how is? Oh,
Oh,
oh my gosh, we gotta figure this thing out. How is?
Boozer, IL, Slayton, IL, Heineman. Okay, it's in AAA. It's Heineman, Grissom, Valdez, Dahlbeck. Correct.
And Casas.
Casas is rehab. He's
technically
still on the
injured
60 day.
list. Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
on the 60 day.
It's It's Valdez, Heineman,
And then
Grissom, Dahlbeck,
pitcher
Priester,
wise, it's Priester.
Campbell,
They
Campbell.
have Cambuser twice. They have Cambuser twice on Fangraphs.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they
Ha!
do.
How do they have
Yes,
him?
I figured it out.
No way.
Look at that.
They have him injured and in the minor leagues. Oh, that's interesting.
Time to tweet out at
Ah,
Fangraphs.
hold on. I'm about to count on Fangraphs just to be safe. To recount. It's 26, 27, 28. No, it is 39 if you don't count Boozer twice. Yep, they have Boozer twice.
I figured it out, baby. Let's
What the heck?
fucking go.
That is wacky. Well,
You have
oh, hold on.
Boo.
No. They do have 40. I didn't count. No, hold on. No. No, hold on. I didn't
They
count
have
Paralysis.
Boozer
You still have to
twice.
count. No, but you still have to count. I forgot to count Paralysis.
They
You still
have
have to count
Perales.
Paralysis.
They already counted Perales.
I know, but I didn't. Hold on. I have 26 on the roster. 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. No, even if you don't count Boozer twice, you still get 40 on Fangraphs. We hadn't
What?
figured this out.
Are you fucking kidding me? What?
I'm
Dude,
telling you.
you're
If you go to
crazy.
Fangraphs and count, but you don't. Even if you don't count Boozer twice, you only count him once. They still have 40. What was missing?
What?
What was missing? Paralysis and Wolfman are both.
Wait, did Chalucci get promoted?
No, not that I'm
No, he
aware
didn't.
of.
No, he didn't. His Fangraphs. Okay, we're figuring this out. This episode just turned into how many guys are on the Red Sox 40 man because someone has it wrong.
I think Fangraphs has it right.
I think Fangraphs has it wrong.
I don't think no, because I counted 40. It makes sense.
Heineman, Dahlbeck, Valdez, Grissom,
Yep.
Slayton. Yes, they have Boozer twice.
No, but if you count individually, if you count all the players, there's 26 on the active
One, two,
roster.
three, four, five. You have 26. You have 26 on the active
O'Neill's
roster.
27, Paxton's
O'Neill's
28,
27. Paxton, 28.
Criswell 29, Boozer
Boozer
30,
30,
Slayton 31,
31. Heineman
Heineman's
32.
32,
Grissom
Grissom's
33.
33, Valdez is 34, Dahlbeck's 35, Priester's 36,
36, 7,
Weissert's
8,
37, Campbell's
7,
30, 38,
8, 9.
and then
What?
Paralysis and Wickelman are 40, 38, 39, and 40. See, I'm telling you.
Wait. You had 41 before.
Yes. No, I got 40, but I forgot to count Paralysis, and I counted Boozer twice on accident.
Campbell's hurt, but he's still taking up a roster spot.
Yes. He's there on Sox Prospects.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Oh, they're not counting Duran because he was suspended. Duran's not
No,
counting. They don't have a
on
number
Sox
on Duran.
Prospects?
They don't have a number on Duran on Sox Prospects.
Oh, frick, yeah.
We figured it out.
Yes. but Fangraphs is still a little bit wrong.
A little bit wrong, yes. Well, no, not really, because technically, actually, was Boozer in the minor leagues when he was placed on the injured list?
No, he was
He's in the
Phantom
list?
Island.
They're technically wrong, then, but still. Or they might just be assuming that he's going to go to AAA when he comes off the injured list. That might be what they're saying. I don't know. So they are technically wrong. They're both technically wrong, but Fangraphs is
Correct.
correct. Sox Prospects is still correct because they still have Duran. They just forgot to put the number next to his name.
So they don't have an open 40-man spot. Okay.
No, they do not.
That makes a lot more sense.
Okay, we spent how long figuring that one out?
Probably like 5-10 minutes.
Yes.
So anyways,
but we figured it out at least.
So I mean, this goes to show that we're all human. We make mistakes, even Sox
Yes.
prospects and Fangraphs.
Fangraphs. Yep.
So yeah, stop shitting on us. But yeah,
Don't don't crap on us for our mistakes.
all
We're
right,
not the
30
only
minutes in.
ones.
We spent like a
Yes.
third of this episode trying to figure out who the heck was wrong.
Hey, we
And
figured it out for the listeners.
yeah,
For the
okay.
listeners.
Do you want to preview the series
Yeah,
versus
let's
the
preview the series.
Orioles? Yeah, knowing that the Red Sox will have 40 men on their 40-man roster.
Yeah, because that
Yay.
sounds about right. That makes sense, right? Why else would it be a 40-man roster? Wouldn't it be a 39-man if they only had 39 people on it?
Shush.
Realistically, if you count the injured players, it's not a 40-man. It's more like a 6-man or something. Technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 47-man, technically.
Yeah.
But
So the Red Sox,
go on.
Nick Pivetta versus Zach Eflin on Thursday, which is today. Friday is Cooper Criswell versus Corbin Burns. Lol.
Mm-hmm. Lol.
Saturday is Brian Bayo versus Albert Suarez, who's
Who?
30. I don't know.
Joking.
He's a 34-year-old guy. Sunday is uh, Cutter Crawford versus Trevor Rogers.
You mean Nutter?
Nutter Crawford. Or Gopher Ball, whatever. I don't know.
Go for he should get the meatball nickname because that's all he throws.
Just kidding. So Derek,
Right, he set an MLB record. I mean, come on,
yeah, he should have ate meatballs just right after.
brother. Bruh.
I mean, you did.
Not the same. I had a meatball sub. It's different.
Yeah. Do we have any? And tomorrow's an
Um,
Apple TV game. Just kidding. No, it's not.
I was about to
Um,
say.
that always
Actually,
pisses me off whenever I
actually,
hear.
nah. I'm cool with it on Fridays because it gives me an even greater excuse to watch SmackDown.
I'm kidding.
And
Okay, I'm kidding. There's no Apple TV game. Scrap that.
um, Albert Suarez is a 469 Sierra this year.
Nice.
That's it. He also
Okay.
pitched in the KBO the last 2 years.
Yeah. So, Derek, what do you got in this series? It's going to start pouring in 15 minutes, so we got to hurry up.
I was about to start raining here in like 30 minutes. So, um,
The duality of man.
the
Just kidding.
duality of Massachusetts or Florida, it's still gonna rain. I'm gonna take 2 out of 3, and then one game and the Sunday game gets postponed.
Just solely because you have a feeling.
I got a feeling. I got a feeling.
Okay, Yoshia.
Woohoo!
Woohoo. Uh, you know what'd be so Red Sox? They're gonna lose tonight. They're gonna win the Corbin Burns game. They're gonna pull
Yeah.
that win out of their ass.
No, it's on a Friday.
I don't. They've won games on Friday ever
Fair.
since the All Star game.
Fair, and they've lost on Sundays.
They've
Fair.
lost on Sundays. Like
Fair.
they're gonna pull the Corbin Burns game out of their ass. Saturday's a toss up because I don't know how. Actually, no. I think they win. They win the middle game. Like they win the meat of the series.
The meat.
The meat,
We like big meaty men slapping meat.
especially with
Shout out Big
meatballs.
E.
Okay, whatever.
It was a wrestling reference.
I'm aware. So yeah,
Meat.
ball.
Wow, that just sounds weird.
I mean, it's not
Eh.
weird. I mean, people call you that.
No, just
The
chanting
Angels just
ball like
DFA'd
that.
Willie Calhoun.
Yeah,
What?
that sounds fun. What's your series prediction?
A split.
A
How about you?
split? A banana
Split.
split? Or like a bowling split?
Or like
Or like a gymnastics split? Or like a split where you tear your pants and split your
Yeah,
pants
I
in
was gonna
half.
say, like, what about the split where you tear your pants after trying to do a split in front of your friends? Then you say, "Oh shoot, what was that?" I see it in movies all the time
What
in
about the
freaking
split
TV.
where Adam Pearce split his suit pants after getting F5'd by Brock Lesnar?
What about split where Connor? Never mind. Uh,
Connor Long tries to block a ball and it splits right between his legs and goes for the backstop. Okay, that one might have been a little bit much. Like I said, I'm taking 2 out of 3 in a delay slash suspended game on Sunday. That's what I'm taking.
if that happens, I will personally mail you a meatball sub.
Well, I'm just going because it's out of left field and I don't have anything else to predict. So
Okay. Uh, I want to predict the series MVP. I don't know why. Who's going yard? Who's going yard? Every show does this. I just want to do it for
Danny
shits and giggles.
Jansen.
No. You know why?
Why?
Left field. He has power, actually.
He
Actually,
can
I could see that.
he can hit the ball.
You know who's gonna homer?
Who?
Sadon.
I'm actually down for that. Actually, you know who actually like legitimately is gonna like legitimately hit like an absolute piss missile?
Off of Cutter Crawford. Yeah.
Shut up. Nah, Masa's going deep. Masa's hitting
Yeah.
one out onto the street. Also, if we just want to update here on the Tariq Skubal watch, he's got 180 strikeouts, leads the American League, and is one behind Dylan Cease for the MLB lead.
Yeah.
Let's
Do you
come
have
on, Skubal.
yours is the league?
Yes, like MLB. I need
Okay.
Skubal.
Let's go
Need it.
Cease. I'm just kidding. No. Let's go
I can go
Scoop.
buy. I can go buy. I can go buy Red Sox tickets with that money.
You know you know how many meatball subs you can buy?
Shut up. You know how many? You know how many Red Sox tickets I could buy?
Like 3,
Shut. No, I can buy more than 3. But
2,
you know the tickets I could buy
4.
to Monday Night Raw with that.
Ooh.
Oh, I could
That's a
not. I
you
could.
thing.
I could not have to sit
That's a
on the
you
back.
thing.
I could not have to sit on the balcony level at TD Garden for Monday Night Raw with that.
Yeah, true. Alrighty. All right. Any final remarks before we end this episode? Before I inevitably lose power?
Well, I'll probably lose power too somewhat soon. So, yeah, go Red Sox. Screw rain, screw thunderstorms. There's some BS, and yeah,
Yeah.
suspended game on Sunday.
Go
Come on,
Sox.
let's go.
And Sadon's going deep. Go
And
Sox.
Massa,
Okay. Go Sox.
and Massa.